For some inexplicable reason, I'm absolutely wide awake this morning. It's not quite 4 o'clock as well, which is madness in anybody's stretch of the imagination. It's going to be absolutely cracking the flags today. Forecast is phenomenal. So hopefully that means a good show at the boot sale. There's only one way to find out though. Let's get over there and see what we can find.
One.
Yeah.
It's a ladies hunting one because it's, you know, soft.
Yeah.
Soft finger, silent as they call it. And it's full goose down as well.
Nice. What have you got on it?
15 on it. They're about between 180 and 300 new. Obviously it's not worth it. I do have a lot of sold stuff myself, it's really good quality.
Yeah. I've had a few pieces. I've never seen much success with it, but it does sell.
Yeah, it's quite a neat thing.
Yeah.
It sells better on, you know, like the bushcraft groups and the hunting groups better than eBay.
Yeah.
Countryware, it's pretty much countryware.
Knowing your market, isn't it? Knowing your marketplace. That's very niche, isn't it? Oral RUFC.
Oh yeah, it's a wool coat as well.
Is it?
That Bose speakers here, you know.
You still got it?
Yeah, put it back in car.
Yeah.
There. Put it back in car. Yeah, they were all messing with it. You know, trying to proper like disrespecting it. So I just ended up losing the head and putting it back in car.
Fair enough. I thought that'd be gone by now.
Yeah. Well, I didn't bring it. That was the only week I brought it. I keep meaning to use it, but the problem is them little speakers now, little Bolton are so good.
Yeah.
You don't really need stuff like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What have you got in your Timberland Parker?
There's a button missing.
Is it?
Yes. If I remember correctly. There.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Yeah, there's a button missing in it.
Yeah.
I know it's a shame in it because it's a. I think it's a made in Korea one or made in China one, made in Hong Kong.
Yeah. That's a shame.
Yeah. It's even got shoulder pads in it, so it's 80.
Yeah.
There's a couple of the.
Oh, do you know what? It hung around for bloody ages. The cost stuff with me.
Has it?
Yeah. Even the proper nice
chemise
vintage
one,
pieces as
if
well.
It's got chemise, that vintage.
Yeah.
There is a market for it, but like you say, it's not. They're not fast sellers.
No.
They're good sellers.
So I got a belt with it.
Yeah, it's a pocket, I think. Is there a poultry pocket in it?
There is. What have we got on that one?
I think 7's a fair price.
Yeah.
Teachers one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Flashing.
Oh yeah, I've always done all right with trench coats.
Might attract the wrong clients there.
Yeah.
How much does that look?
Liam, how much was that?
Well, I'll do.
5 up. Vintage one now.
15, 20, 27. Are you 27? Will you do 25?
Oh yeah.
Cheers, man.
You could have said you owe me anything that I've not been keeping time.
I'm honest. Nice one, cheers, man. Is that you pretty much everything out, is it?
There's loads of stuff in cases and bags. There's loads of like Henry White jumpers and stuff coming out.
Yeah.
Quite nice.
It's tidy.
These are all my old ones. I found them in a bag last night.
Right.
Paid a fortune. It's hard when you're selling your own stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, you're emotionally attached to them, and
And you don't remember paying for it.
yeah, yeah.
So they're all really good quality. See what can I say?
That's awesome.
If it fit me, it wouldn't be going. It wouldn't be going, man. Under Armour shorts.
Do your nan make it?
My nan's a paddy, she wasn't. Very used to it. We got armour in and stuff like that.
Yeah, probably not. No, I tend to go more for leather with bike gear. I pick it up all the time though. If you ever come across any leather bike gear,
Yeah.
just let me know.
Well, I bought some boots last week. I bought some, was it Diantes or something? Gore-Tex boots.
Dianese?
Dianese, that's
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
I bought a pair of them and they went like that.
Yeah, they will do. Yeah. No, I'm going to see if I can spend some money off. We'll come back and look at you again, definitely.
Cool.
There'll be stuff that I've missed.
The wind up one.
Do you know, it's
It
really
looks
weird.
modern, but it's not. It's from, I think it's from the 70s. It's just been in really good condition.
Yeah. With them. I looked at one last week, you know, and in fact I made a point to point out in the video. It was a modern one made to look retro.
Yeah, well, I think that is genuinely a retro one. As far as I'm aware. The stuff it came with was all 70s, 80s.
Yeah. What have you got on it?
Well,
Yeah, that's fair. That.
alright. You want that for it?
Cheers, man. Thanks.
Do you reckon you the rail station's in Germany?
Yeah, I'd spent a couple of years out there. I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
I've never been. I've been to Germany.
Oh, I expect. Thing is, with the forces, we used to get everything tax free as well.
Yeah, he always joined and buy BMWs.
Yeah. We're living the life of Riley. They changed the rules so you had to keep the car for a certain length of time before you sold it. Yeah.
Keep it a year or two.
Yeah.
And then if you sell it, you don't have to pay tax on it, do you?
I got it right in the sweet spot because you only had to keep it for a few months before you could sell it on. So there's guys coming back just using it for holidays and stuff like that. I'll see you in a bit anyway, buddy. Sorry, mate.
5 then, mate, if that's any
Yeah.
help for you.
How much have you got on them?
Pardon?
How much are they?
A fiver.
5 there. Cheers, Bob. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, cheers.
How you doing, man?
Yeah,
How much have you got on your shoes?
2 quid.
Much obliged.
Thank you very much, Tom.
Cheers. What about your Teletubbies?
£1 each.
Sound,
Thank you very much,
cheers. Morning.
Good morning. And we've got bags now. I'll just put them down here because it's not windy.
Oh no, you're not, it's not going to get windy today, is it?
No, they've just got bits in.
Don't scam it, complete set, ready to go. Complete fishing set there. Everything that fakes a lot.
Is that for something else?
That's it. That's my other one. Yeah, I don't have that. So I've got several of them. You see, that's the one that I don't use.
How much have you got on this one?
25, mate, but it's a multi-band one.
Yeah.
Get all the fixings out. Plug it in if you want, so you can see it coming up. It's complete. Do you use CBHL?
No, not for a long time.
Well, I have it as a hobby just on the side.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got a home base from mobile basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you used it years ago and you know a bit about them, you know you've got long band,
Yeah.
medium band, high band, and then you've got your international channels as well. It's one of them where you can tune it to international. You know, so like if somebody says I'm on such and such,
Yeah.
you can tweak them up.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough. Is CRE the brand, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say it's got the heat sink on the back as well, so it tells you it's a good one.
Yeah.
Powerful one. Everything's with it. Complete. Ready to go.
Would you go 20 on it?
Go on then, I'll go 20 on it.
Top man, thank you.
Do you want a bag, mate?
No, I'll just chuck it in trolley. Yeah, cheers.
Brand new, like I say. I mean, do you want me to plug it in and show you it's working or anything?
I tell you word for it, I don't think you'd offer that if it were knackered.
It's worth it to somebody who's going to use it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Because now I'm not going to use it. And it's worth it.
Cheers, man, mate.
That's all. Yes.
What have you got in shoes, bud?
They're all brand new. There is box ones there as well. They ain't
Yeah.
boxed yet.
Are these the only ones you've got?
What? 2 more.
2 more?
Got an 11
Yeah.
and 8.
Do 35 for the 4?
Including the little one.
Yeah, well, they're not that small, are they, I don't think.
Yeah, go on.
Sound? Much obliged. Size 6.
You grab them ones. And them ones as well.
Let's have a quick look.
There you go through.
Sound, cheers, man.
My smell's gone to shit.
It just might be me, I had a curry last night. This is a good sign, looks like I'm going to have to empty the trolley already.
Come back.
Yeah.
How many have you got down up to now? 1 or 2?
Just 1 fill so far. You do 40 with those?
Do what?
You do 40 with those?
Do 42.
42. Right, let's see if I can add to it. Well, there's a deal to be had here.
Right, the 40's on. I think they've all got prices in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have. 40s, 20s there, 5 there.
Ah, right, okay. Are you branded those wellies?
Yeah, they're them jewels.
All right.
Literally, they're brand new.
What size are they?
5, UK 5.
Let's keep bringing them out.
You take one, I'll bring another.
Have you got loads?
No, I think that's. I was surprised that I had them 2 pairs with me. They were from last time.
You've got 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs. What's your best?
So what have we got now?
There's the 4 box, 1 loose.
4 box, 1 loose, right?
Yeah.
Forget, we'll call it 3 box. Forget 3 box.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6 pairs of them, yeah?
Yeah.
60 quid. What's that? Do 55? Yeah?
Yeah. Fair enough. Sound.
Curb.
Spot, mate. Much obliged.
Curb. You too, mate. Have a good
I'll
one.
see you go. Mr. Dillon, how are you, sir?
Hey, you alright?
All right.
You're late.
No, I've been here a while.
What's your fortune then? So what's a fortune for them?
You see, how much you want for him?
What do you want for them?
Tenner.
Tenner. Size you on? Size 6.
You know. Go. That's really off. It's only got off at stuff out.
See, there's a negotiation to be had there. What if she comes back with a Bruno Bacon Butty?
Sure, I don't want to brew a bacon butter. I should better come. If I send her away with money, brew a bacon butter, she'll come back with some more Converse. Good morning.
You're warming after me here,
Oh,
that.
you alright, fella? How are you? Not too bad, how are we doing?
Yeah, it's 20 past 6 and the 3rd car park's half full. You knew it was going to be busy today. Fox, HDR. How much is that, Paul?
Tenner.
Are you finished? Yeah.
How much is that?
5.
Can I ask a favour? Could you plug it in? It's working.
I don't know how to do that.
It's just cigarette lighter or USB. Ah, perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Is it going all the way? TomTom batteries are rubbish, you know. You normally have to leave them plugged in anyway. How much have you got on that one?
Same.
Same 5. Would you do a pair for 8?
Yeah? Yeah?
I'll take a chance, yeah. Thank you for jumping through hoops.
So have you got the other bit?
I have.
Yeah, alright. I'll give you that.
Right there, cheers. Cheers, lovely, thank you.
Here's 10. 2?
Smashing, thank you very
Oh,
much.
thank you.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
What's your sleeping bag, pal?
£7. You know what it is?
Yeah.
You pick out what you want, I'll give you a price. Some are 50p, some are £2.
Did you get a fiver on it?
Too early, mate.
Fair enough, I've got to ask, haven't I?
Yeah.
I'd be doing myself a disservice if I didn't. Is it your own issue gear, is it? Or you just come by it?
Is it what?
Is it your own issue
No.
gear or you just come by it, yeah? And it's classed as a bit of antique kit now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I was on 87 intake and I think they got phased out not long after that.
Right.
Cheers, pal. Cheers, man. Much obliged, mate, thank you.
Fine, mate.
Just had an email. I've won a prize on the lottery. See how much I've won. Ooh, 30 quid. Rock and roll. That'll do.
Charms, and I have a second one, and I have a ring from somewhere. I want a 60 for it. I've got all the boxes for the charms here, everything.
How much are these ones?
50.
50.
There's still other shops, 145 too.
Is that a copy, is it?
Yeah. It's a good one though.
Yeah.
Never day more.
I've not seen the CP company anything in the wild at a boot sale now. I've never.
It's the same company's store in Ireland, isn't it?
Yeah. I've never come across anything in the wild. I mean, to be fair, you're right. It's a good copy, but I wouldn't have.
Scanned it, it comes up with website.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
It's only a tenner.
Yeah. I buy to resell, so it won't be for me. Yeah. Cheers anyway.
Fully working that.
Is it?
Yeah. I know what I'm doing with those. £75 on eBay they're selling for.
Yeah.
I'm asking 30 quid because they're collector's items.
Yeah, they are.
Can't be bothered lifting them, carrying them, passing them all up.
Yeah.
Postage and everything. I'd rather somebody else let all the work and let them make money on it.
Yeah.
Everything's working, works
Ever
perfect.
selling it much?
You can't get them. Everybody's screaming for them.
What's your best on it?
30 quid. I can't.
Yeah.
We can get 75 quid on eBay.
Yeah. No worries.
That's the thing. You pay probably about 7 quid.
Yeah.
Postage on it. But anybody who wants it, in about another 2 or 3 years, you're talking £100.
Yeah. Sitting on it, innit?
I don't mind.
Yeah. Fair enough. Thank you anyway, mate.
Right.
How much is that?
Can't let them go for more than 15 quid.
For more than, or less than 15 quid.
15 quid.
Yeah.
What do you want to pay for them?
I'll be at a tenner. Thank you, appreciate it. Just do the one thing that I always forget to do. No, I'll try the zip. The amount of times I've gone home from a car boot sale with a jacket with a knacker zip on it. Do you want some change? It's putting an hole in my pocket. Yeah.
Change would be great.
4, 6, 8, 10.
Great
Oh,
stuff.
10, thank you.
Cheers, thanks a lot.
See if I've missed anything. So that one as well. Bolton, thank you very much. Cheers.
I think those are the better ones that you're looking at.
I think I've asked you about these already, haven't I?
Well, today, I haven't seen you today, I don't
Not
think.
today. How much have you got on them?
I've got 20 on them.
20.
I'm open to offers though. I've got another set there.
The red ones.
They're brand new.
Yeah.
They're brand new. Yeah, if you want to make me an offer. Yeah. Do you film for YouTube, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
How many?
I'm up to about just over 9,000 subs now. So now, all of the videos are doing really well. I normally get a couple of thousand views in the first day.
Yeah.
So they're doing all right.
You start to make money on it at that?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I've been monetized for about 4 years now. The criteria is 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. So, but it's cost per mil. So, every 1,000 views, you get a certain amount.
Good luck to you.
I am done at the mighty Bolton boot. So what a day! What a day! 2 trolleys full, and there's probably still more to go out there. I'm flagging now. Let's get everything home. Take you through what I got. By heck, it's another warm one. Today has mostly been about bread and butter pickups with a couple of bangers sprinkled in for good measure. Let's get into it. Straight out the gate with 7 pairs of Uvex work shoes, all brand new, 4 in the box, 3 out of the box. Paid £55 for all 7. They're going to have a listing value of £30 each. Some women's Akito motorcycle boots, £5 paid for those. They'll have a listing value of £25. These are lovely. Vans Woolrich high tops, new without box, £15 paid for those though. I'm going to put a listing value of £50 on them. I know that seems quite high for Vans, but there's no competition for these boots at the minute and they look absolutely fantastic. Couple of Tom-Toms paid £8 for both. First one is the N14644. That'll have a listing value of £20. And the second one, bit fancier, in its box with its manual and whatnot. That's the 4BA53A. That'll have a listing value of £40 to £50. 2 pairs of hotter shoes in the box. That pair, which I think is more slippers than shoes. I don't think they're definitely used. I'm not sure whether they're used or not. I probably list them as used in really good condition, to be fair. I only paid £2 each for these shoes, and they'll have a listing value of around about the £20 each mark. This was one of the bangers. If ever you see CB equipment out in the wild, it is really, really, really good to spend a bit of time on the research on it, because some of the pieces can go for really decent money. I sent a handheld transceiver to the States just recently. I paid £15 for it. It went for between £90 and £100. This is a CRE 8900. There isn't a brand called AICO, AICO, I think it is, that is exactly the same thing. So there's no comps for this specific brand, but it's exactly the same device, just different brands. That's actually helped me value it as well, because the CRE brand, there's very, very few comps for anything, let alone a transceiver. Paid £20 for that. That'll have a listing value of somewhere between £120 and £160. A couple of things that it's got going for it, aside from having all its paperwork with it, wiring, handsets, and obviously the fact it's boxed, it's got a heatsink attached to it as well, which is not exactly common on these devices, and that is a really good selling point. Standard pickup for me, St Michael's trench coat, lovely condition. I did a bit of a bundle deal, I think, with the chap I buy off quite regularly now. So on some of these items, I'm just going to put a correction on screen if I get the specific value wrong. I'm going to say I paid a £5 for this trench coat. That'll have a listing value between £40 and £45. £10 paid for this Aprilia racing jacket. It is a motorcycle jacket, but it's not a motorcycle jacket per se, if you will. There's no armour in it, so you won't wear something like this actually on a bike. This is more a paddock jacket, jacket, some stroke fashion wear kind of thing. Aprilia Racing, nice Aprilia Racing back hit on it as well. Waterproof jacket, official merchandise, like I say, £10 paid for that. That'll have a listing value of somewhere between £40 and £45. This fantastic condition body warmer, I might actually list this as new without tags. Brand is Apico, however you want to pronounce it. These are only about 40 quid, new with tags, retail package kind of thing. So obviously I'm not going to aim very high with it at all. But I only paid £4 for it, and that's going to have a listing value of around about £20. Military sleeping bags. You've seen me pick up loads and loads of these in the past. Of recent, I've just been picking up the modern ones, but this is from back when I joined the army in the 80s. This is a 58 pattern sleeping bag. The reason this is notable, and one of the reasons it holds its value really, really well, in fact, these sell for more than the modern Arctic sleeping bags that are current issue. I'll not get it out. I did get it out on the boot sale earlier, and it's in really good nick. I mean, these are going back quite a bit now. I think two of the reasons that they're still popular is the bottom of the sleeping bag as you lay in it is waterproof, and they're actually down filled as opposed to, I'm assuming, polyester the modern ones are filled with. Paid £7 for this. Seller wasn't budging on the price, which is fair enough because I was just being cheeky anyway. And believe it or not, that'll have a listing value between £50 and £60 in that condition. One thing that you need to make sure of though with these, because it's down filled, they're not. It's not like current down production methods. It really is just a case of stuffing a sleeping bag back in the day. So you've still got a lot of the sharp, feathery bits and all that kind of stuff, which has a tendency to poke through and wear the material. So when you're looking at these to buy them for resale, make sure you're looking at them in quite decent detail, really, to make sure there's no nasty holes in them. This is a brand I've had a very, very love-hate relationship with. I mean, this is a really nice jacket from Musto. It's a woman's hunting puffer, I believe. Down filled this as well, which doesn't really add to the value. A lot of people rave about the Musto brand, but I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. I think I've only ever picked up one jacket before. I allowed myself to be talked into this. I want to say I paid a tenner for it as well. Historically, I've found these quite difficult to value as well, or certainly find any value in them. Thought I'd take a chance again on this one. I'm going to put a listing value of £40 to £45 on it because it is a particularly nice jacket in particularly good condition. We'll see where that lands. We will see where that lands. And I think whatever happens with this jacket will decide whether I touch the Musto brand again, if I'm honest. I'm picking up these a lot, you know, the weird fish macaroni tops. I've got a couple in stock that are hanging around, surprisingly. Last year, I was selling these hand over fist. This year, it's really, really dragging. This is a size large, but this is definitely larger than a size large. I'm an XL, and I really like this, so I might actually just see if it fits me and keep it for myself. Paid a £5 for it. If I do list it or keep it for a bit and list it later, I'm going to put a listing value of £25 on it. Now this is a brand that was very, very popular in my tenure during the army for sportswear. Ron Hill. It's a vintage Ron Hill running jacket. Again, this is quite difficult to value because Ron Hill's still a very current brand. Looks immaculate for its age. Again, I'm going to say I paid a £5 for this. That'll have a listing value of 20 to 30. The second of the two bangers today, and an apology to my mate Faz, is absolutely top bloke. He always looks after me. I was actually looking at the wrong model when I was valuing this because I always check comps because you just never know what happens in the marketplace. I always like to double check my own work, and I was actually looking at the wrong model. I paid £70 for this Zebra GX420D, and the comps I were looking at were coming back at 135 to 150, so it's a little bit of an uncomfortable margin for me, that. However, it was actually the wrong model I was looking at. There are variants to the GX420D, so make sure you're looking at the right one if you're looking at these printers. That'll have a listing value between 200 and 220. I think to sweeten the deal, what I'll do, I'll put a roll or two of labels with that as well. Importantly, came with it power source. Although, surprisingly, and relatively speaking of course, the power sources for these printers aren't actually that expensive to buy online. I think I mentioned it in the last video. I'm buying these for about 16 quid. It's really weird how this conversation about a clock like this has happened today, because I think it was either maybe one of the boot sales I did last week. I picked up a clock. It might have been the video when I went away to Keswick. I picked up this clock. I was a bit disappointed that it was just a reproduction battery operated one. And then I think the seller, because I know he watches the videos, he might have shown me this because he'd seen that video. But this is exactly the clock that I thought I was looking at up in Cockermouth. This is a Rhythm vintage clock. This actually does look reproduction because it's in such great condition, but it is a genuine vintage wind-up clock from probably the 70s maybe. We're not actually talking staggering value, but it's a really cool retro piece. Again, I'm going to say I paid a £5 for this. That'll have a listing value of £30. They are worth looking at though, vintage wind-up clocks like this, because some of them go for decent money. I'm talking like the high end of double figures. So certainly not something to be dismissed like it's old soot. Finishing on some Teletubbies. The batteries are gone on these. They are all sound. I'm not sure if any of them move. That one might move, but I think it's just sounds. I will check them with the batteries. I only paid £1 a piece for these, and the yellow one, probably predictably, is looking a little bit dirty and tired. The others, red one, yeah, a couple of marks, not as bad, and that one's in great condition, but its face needs wiping. Fortunately, it's like a vinyl face, so that'll clean up quite nicely. If there'd have been any more than a couple of quid, I probably would have left them. I'm not even going to actually I am going to embarrass myself by going through the names. So this Teletubby is Curly Whirly, this one's Donut Head, and this one's Kotanga Brain. So that's all the models, and if you want to disagree with me, you can comment and tell me the real names of them. It's been a long day, okay? These are all Tomy branded, not staggering value, but decent margin because I paid £1 a piece for them. We're looking at a listing value of between £15 and £20 each. I think a full set would only go for around about 45 to 50 anyway, in good condition. So that's just sort of like a ballpark. I call it a reasonably fair day at the office. Could have been better. There's a hell of a lot of sellers there today, but certainly no complaints. I'd like to hear how you got on at the boot sales. The last one you went to. I know obviously it's going to be probably a couple of weeks until I get this video out. But the last boot sale that you went to, I want to hear what your best and your worst pickups were. No, I'll correct that. Your best pickup and one was a cock-up. Share your cock-ups. Let's embrace the cock-up. It's important. Cock-ups are learning curves. The more we normalise it, the better I feel. No, honestly, they are very important. They are important. If there is anything that you spotted today that I missed at the boot sale as I was going around, let me know in the comments as well. I always like to benefit from the experience out there. And just in case you were wondering, yes, it is just for men. But in my defence, when you're as ugly as me, you need all the help you can get. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. Until next time, I've been Dave Keefe. You've been amazing. See you soon.